Greetings, this is Dr. Lou James Masters. Thank you for watching. The question I have for you today is, do you have the courage to succeed? Do you have what it takes, the strength, the courage to really achieve your big dream in life, to really get what you really want to accomplish? Do you have the courage to go to the next level in your life? That's going to be the talk for the night. Hey, thank you for joining. My name is Dr. Lou James Masters with Level X. In case this is your very first time you're watching Level X is all about how do I achieve long-term success in my life while I'm keeping great relationships in my life, while I'm maintaining great health, while I am growing and actually living a dream life or high quality life. Okay, that's what Level X is all about, and my goal is to work with you every week, every day to ensure that you reach that next level, because in my mind and my beliefs is that you have a high level for you. There is more for you wherever you are now today in your challenges, right? Where you're struggling, the areas of your life that are not exactly what they need to be. There are indeed other levels for you to reach. And our goal is to help you uncover these levels, right? And the things that you need to take, the steps you need to take so that you can get there. So we together will get there. Hey guys, I've been receiving this request about what it takes about to be successful. Now, if you see me here, I built some muscles, okay, right? But I'm just not the kind of guy when we're talking about courage who really is going to, let's say, stand up and fight, or who's going to get into risky behaviors and all, like gonna go and tell people in their face, like, hey, I'm courageous. In fact, my motto in life is that, man, be a chicken and live very long, right? Instead of being brave and then just die at 30, right? Die at 40 because you were so brave. So I don't really engage in risky behaviors, nor do I'm this tough guy who just show up and challenge and show my muscles. Obviously not the case, okay? But to be successful, you need to be courageous. Okay, that's one of the habits. This is one of the mindset. This is one of the requirement for people to really achieve success in life. For you to really get your relationship going, you need to be courageous, right? Because there are certain things that needs to be in place. In order for you to achieve great thing at your job, you need to show courage, right? In order for you to really raise your children, I'm gonna tell you, like especially if you have boys or actually girls for that matter, you need to have some courage. So for you to really build a business, that requires courage, to start a business, to take the steps that are needed. So it seems to me almost everything in life you need is going to take some courage. But what kind of courage do you need in order to succeed? So that's going to be the topic for today. Because you see, a lot of people think that when they're talking about courage, they're thinking about external stuff, right? They're thinking about, hey, you know what? I'm courageous because, hey, I get in the car that has no gas and drove out town. Well, that's risky behaviors, right? Oh man, I drove a car with, with my tires down. Or courageous may mean that, you know what? I see those two guys and I don't know what they were doing. I walked up to them and challenged them again. And this day and age, these are risky behaviors. And or challenge could be man telling someone in the face, you know what? Hey, girl. I let her know what's up. Oh man, I told her right there in front of everybody. Oh man, I spoke up in the meeting and I let them know how I feel. Like you the macho man and you express yourself. Well, that's one type of courage, and probably the easiest type of courage, because everyone can summon their strength to tell others. But to be successful, it requires a different type of courage. And the courage that it requires is three types. The first one is the courage to be self-aware. Meaning the courage for you not to tell someone else, but to tell yourself. See, people can easily tell people, man, I'm going to tell you what's wrong with you, okay? I'm going to tell you what you could do, you could have done better. I'm going to tell you what you need to get done. But when it comes to themselves, right, your own self, looking into yourself, do you have the courage to look at yourself and say, hey, you know what, I am struggling with my habits, okay? Look, those habits, I'm procrastinating. I'm waiting for the last minute to work on things. I tend to not write things down, or one of the habits is I drink or at night, and then when I wake up in the morning, I'm a mess, or I smoke, or one of the habits is, you know what, I eat too much, or I'm not going to the gym, so I'm not doing the things that I need in order for us to lose the weight. Or it could be that, I'm not pushing myself enough to be the best that I can, or I'm just not showing up. Okay, where I need to show up. I'm not being consistent. I'm not being intentional. So for you to have the courage to tell yourself that, right? Or to even ask someone to say, hey, give me some feedback, okay, about how am I doing? Because usually people are pretty scared about receiving feedback from other folks. People who's looking at you from the house and say, man, listen, you're not doing this right. Okay, man, you're a slacker, okay? Or man, you keep saying about all this thing you want to accomplish, but you don't deliver. You just talk, you just plan, you just chat, you just dream, but no actions, right? So that's the courage to become self-aware, the courage to have the strong conversation with you, the courage to really see for who you are, okay? That's the courage you need. Another area to be courageous is in your emotions, okay? Because we all sometimes have feelings, and sometimes our egos can be on our way. So sometimes it's our own, maybe our own insecurities, or maybe it's just us not, anger, right? Easily upset, or someone who can easily blow out. You know how many opportunities people blow out because they could not control their emotions, right? They just got upset. They walked away from the set. They walked away from the project. They cuss everybody and leave on the plane. All that kind of stuff, not being able to control your emotions. So being able to actually check your emotions and say, hey, that's who I am. That's what I'm struggling with. And I want to do something about that, and I'm not going to let this take over my life and destroy everything I'm trying to build. That, my friend, is courage, right? Or courage in your beliefs, because there are certain things you believe, my friend, that's just not going to serve you. They're not going to help you get to that next level. There are certain thoughts, there are certain way you think about life, some of the stuff you believe. If you keep these beliefs in, you'll never get to that next level. You'll never experience that level of joy that you could have experienced. You'll never be able to experience that level of financial stability. If you think the system is against you, if you think that, you are not meant to be wealthy, if you think that, I've been cursed, if you have all these beliefs, they're going to limit your ability to go and produce, the ability to create, to make things happen for yourself. So with those, there is no hope for you, right? And so showing courage is to sit down and say, what are some of the things that I'm believing that just don't serve me, that are not correct, that's no longer useful to me, that I need to let go in order for me to that next level? What are some of the emotions that I experience, the way I experience other people and interact with other people, right? What are some of the things that I'm doing that really is destroying either my relationship, my health, my financial stability, my friends, my family members, who's just destroying everything that I have? I need to talk to those things, and obviously some of the habits. So first thing is to be self-aware, to show the courage to know yourself, the courage to have this hard conversation with yourself, not calling somebody else out, not showing somebody else to the world, but to show yourself to the world, calling your own self and say, hey, what are you doing, man? You're just a mess. So can you show that courage? That's the first thing. The second courage you need to show up in order to succeed is pretty much to take meaningful actions, okay? To take meaningful actions takes courage. Almost everybody who's listening to me or watching me right now know what they need to do, okay? You know what you gotta do. You know when you need to get this thing done. But the truth of the matter is you're just not doing it. Why? Because you don't have the courage that it takes. Meaning the courage to make the phone call and say, hey man, I need your help. The courage to call this customer and say, hey, I got something for you here. I'd like to make a presentation to you. The courage to tell someone about your dreams and your aspirations. The courage to tell someone what the next step is going to be. The courage to demand the very best from your teams. You are too afraid to have these conversations. And so you need the courage to take meaningful actions. Right? The courage to make changes that are necessary. You know the struggle you're having. You know the areas that you are lacking. You know what you're missing. You know you don't have the skills. But you keep on procrastinating. You keep on thinking. You keep on trying to hope and go around, hoping that it's going to work. You're looking for a shortcut that doesn't exist, bro. You need to get to the work. So showing courage is to tell to yourself, man, let's go. I need to take actions, not just any actions, okay? Because some people take actions, they know they need to make a call and make a proposition for themselves, but they call and they chat, they do everything else. People like to work on the easy stuff, things that does not move the needle. There are certain actions you take that move your business forward. There are certain actions you take that move your health forward. When you just say, man, no more meat, I'm going fully vegetarian, that's a huge action that take your health to the next level. When you say, man, I'm hiring a trainer and I'm going to show up to the gym 3 days a week, that's major action that's going to change the trajectory of your health, right? When you say, look, I'm going to hire a coach for my business who's going to show me how to market, how to build my products, how to sell it, how to manage my company. That's major actions that's going to change the course of your success, right? But sometimes people just play around. They take smaller actions. They call up friends. They try to Google stuff. They go to the gym and they walk around, and then after 45 minutes they walked away. Those are not needle moving actions. So do you have the courage to take not just any kind of actions, but needle moving actions? Meaning you sign up for the courses. Meaning you start the program. Meaning you let everyone know this book is coming out. Meaning you actually not just, oh man, I do an EIN number for the business, oh I did a website. These actions not gonna get you clients. Meaning that you have a product, you call and you offer it and you demand a price for it. That's the kind of actions I'm talking about. Do you have the courage to get those kind of actions, huh? And the third actions that you need is the courage to persist. Because you know what? Everyone can begin, but most people by halfway going to stop. You know how many people had dreams and plans, right? And January 1st, they wanted to lose weight. They're going to start to go to the gym 3 times a week. They were going to start a business, They were actually going to start calling their mom and dad every day. Oh, man, they're going to start taking work. They'll be going to vacations with family. Man, they had all kind of great dreams and plans. These were January 1st. They were the beginning of the quarter, okay? But guess what? After a couple of weeks, couple of months, the going gets rough. Life start knocking you a little bit, right? And you start getting conflict at work, times not working. And guess what? You give up. You make excuses. Right? You claim that I'm gonna leave it for next month. I'm gonna leave it for next year. You start thinking, oh my God, I give up. Oh man, I'm just hungry. I'm just gonna eat. Oh my God, I just couldn't wait. So I did this. I did that. Man, you actually not persisting in reaching your dream. So you have no courage. Yeah, you can tell somebody else, go do this, right? Yes, you can tell someone in their face how they look, right? You can tell them how wrong they are. Right? Yeah, you can tell somebody, hey, I can do this. Yeah, you can ride on a motorcycle with no helmet. Yes, you can do all that, bro. But don't call that courage. Oh, that's not the courage it takes to get to your dream. The courage that it takes is the courage to be able to talk to yourself, evaluate yourself, and see what you need. The courage that you need is to take the actions that are needed to get to the next level, to get to that dream life. And the courage that you need, my friend, is the courage to persist no matter what. Where you says, man, the results are not optional. Your health, the results, they're not an option. Getting diabetes is not an option. Okay? High blood pressure is not an option. Heart failure, just absolutely not an option. Being broke, not an option. Living a life of no meaning, not an option. Having your business fail, not an option. Or never open the business. Right? Not an option. Or not even letting your creative juice, man, your creative skill. Can you imagine, man, for you to be sick on your bed and realizing that life is ending and you know the skills that you have, bro? Look at me. You know the skills that you have. You know what you are capable of doing. You know all the dreams and the plans you have. Now have the courage to start them, to get them done. What kind of regrets you're living with? Oh, man, show some real courage, man. I'm hard here, man. Show some courage, real courage, okay? Because it's easy to push someone in the face, easy to punch someone in the face. It's not easy for you to punch yourself in the gut and say, man, I'm screwed up. I gotta get things right. And so today at Level X, man, what we do is encourage you and talk to you and let you know that you can summon that courage today, man. You can summon that courage today. You can begin with evaluating your own self and see the things that are needed. Okay? Start looking into some of your habits, some of the emotions, jealousy, just being upset when other people succeeding, and while you're not doing the things that are needed for you to succeed, right? Some of the beliefs you have, thinking that you've been cursed, that things will never work out for you, or thinking that other people owe you, the world owes you. Yo, man, everyone has to pull life by their pants. Everyone has to work hard. You have the responsibility to make it work for you. Until you realize that, you're gonna keep blaming it on friends, blaming it on other people, blaming it on this and that and all that other stuff, but not realizing that, man, the power lies within you to go ahead and get to your next level, to get your dream. So I'm summoning you today to bring some courage on the table. Get the courage to get the real actions, man. Stop fooling around with the small things. Go big, go hard, call, make the call, take this step. You know what? Put the products out, show up in the gym, work it out. Put some pressure on yourself and deliver. And then lastly, man, persist, bro. No retreat, no quitting. Man, can you promise this, man? Can you show up with no retreat, no stopping, no giving up, no more delaying, forward every day? Every single day you get up and you do something to move us forward. What's the last time you get up, man? You take a big actions to move you forward. If every day you would wake up, you take one action to move you forward. Look at me. One action. Every day. You imagine where you would be today. Guys, it's so possible. Success is so possible. Financial freedom, so possible. Having a healthy life, so possible. Having great, deep relationship, so possible. Having a joyful, fulfilled life, so possible. Making an impact and enjoying life, having a great lifestyle, so possible. If only you would show courage. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to encourage you to like this video, just to give some of your comment. Share with me what are your thoughts. Tell me where you're showing courage, where you're not showing courage. Share this also with your friends who know you need it, man. Show this with a friend, your brothers, your sisters, someone at work. Share this to them. Let them know that they can make it happen for themselves. And then lastly, don't forget to actually join us on our Level X6 from Facebook group so that we can share more and connect more. I thank you for watching. I thank you for joining the movement where we are going to take ourselves to the next level, Level X, because every one of us have a level to reach. And I believe every day you wake up, it's an opportunity to take one more step toward your Level X. I'll see you next time.